Welcome to the 9th episode of Titan TV News. I'm Thomas Duane. Today's episode will feature the NCW wrestling match that was held at PHS earlier this month, as well as an in-depth interview with the Robotics Club as they prepare for their competition. We are lucky enough to have our first PCMS story as Ryan Antionetti, an 8th grader in the middle school, debuts his first TTN story, which took a glimpse of March Madness, held toward the end of March. We will wrap up this broadcast with MJ doing his Easter-themed Man on the Street and 30 Seconds with Anthony. Let's start with our district announcements. Just a reminder that April 3rd, which is Good Friday this year, will be a half day for all Pembroke students. April 10th, the following Wednesday, will also be a half day, and PHS parent-teacher conferences will be held that afternoon into the evening. And finally, as of today, the last day of school for all Pembroke students will be Wednesday, June 24th. Titan TV News would like to congratulate Mr. Mike Murphy on his new position as principal at North Pembroke Elementary. Park and MCAS testing at the high school has begun. The ELA portion will be held on March 31st, April 1st, and April 2nd. The math portion will be held on April 7th and 8th. The middle school testing schedule can be found on the district's website. Volleyball clinics are being offered at North Pembroke Elementary School beginning this week until early June. These clinics are aimed at beginner to intermediate players or anyone interested. Please contact Jennifer Hall for more information. April 8th is the fundraiser night for PHS Best Buddies. Best Buddies will be hosting a 99 restaurant night, and the class of 2017 will be hosting a Chipotle night. All proceeds will benefit both groups. The PHS Music Department Disney trip will be leaving for their performance on April 15th and will return the 19th. Good luck to all attending. This is a great opportunity for Pembroke students. All parents who have children entering kindergarten, there will be a parent info night held on April 16th, beginning at 6:30 p.m. Check the school's website and calendar of events for the location. Miss Kiara Chittick, an 8th grade student at PCMS, continues to represent Pembroke in her state-level service learning project. She is holding a donation bin for Cradles to Crayons, a group that supports financially struggling students and families. If you have clothes that you're willing to donate, please bring them to PCMS. Finally, Pembroke Youth Town Hockey has opened its registration for the 2015-2016 season. Please visit the town's website or contact the email you see for more information on the registration process. With his first TTN story, Ryan Antionetti took to the halls of PCMS to cover some of the March Madness that took place this last month. He also caught up with the winner of Pembroke Idol this year, William Healy.
All right, guys, what's your favorite part of March Madness so far?
I like the singing and watching people do the PCMS Idol.
I like watching people sing and show their talent to everyone.
Nice, nice. Would you guys recommend to other people coming here?
Yeah, I think it's fun.
Definitely.
All right, are you guys going to come next year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
So today I'm here with Will Healy, 2 days after March Madness, because I did not get a chance to interview him through all the chaos. Now, Will, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Ryan?
I'm doing great. Did you think you were going to win PCMS Idol?
Well, I was just recovering from a cold, and so I thought my voice might be a little shaky when I got there, but I got up, did my best, and came out in first.
That's great. What song did you sing?
I sang Latch by Sam Smith.
That's awesome. So, are you going to sing up at the high school?
Oh, most definitely.
That's great. They have a lot of good programs up there.
Yeah.
NCW SmackDown has a Pembrokean in its ring. Former Pembroke student John Desmond brought his World of Wrestling to PHS's gym. The wrestling match put on by the junior class at Pembroke High School was very entertaining and well attended. Both students and professionals got a chance to enter the ring and were part of a great show for all.
Hi, I'm Stephen Vercoloni, senior at Pembroke High School, captain of the wrestling team.
How you doing? This is Christian Casanova, and we're here at Pembroke High School for NCW Back to School, supporting our boy Lumberjake. Real quick, I just had a little extra time, and I've always loved wrestling. I was in the right place at the right time with the right guys. I train over at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. I've been training for a little over a year and a half now. I love what I do. I want to get to the WWE and keep pushing until I get there. It was second match. I wrestled Brick Matt Stone. Thankfully, after a hard-fought battle, I won the match. I got him with a little roll-up. He almost had me. He beat me down pretty well, but I came out on top. Pembroke High School, you guys kick butt. You guys are super cool. I can't wait to come back in November.
What's a name for me that really accentuates my long hair, really long beard, and my love for flannel? Lumberjake just naturally fit. And my name is Jake, so yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I'm Pembroke, class of 2009, and King Titan, no big deal. I loved seeing all my favorite teachers and a couple of my friends coming out, and I didn't enjoy getting hit with a chair a bunch of times. I wasn't crazy about that, but everything else was really awesome. Mr. Hall is awesome. Mr. Ricks, but he's not really a teacher anymore. He was a teacher when I went here. And Mr. Duffy, I loved Mr. Duffy. Hey, Mr. Duffy. I've loved wrestling my entire life, and when you're 6'3", 320 pounds, it's really easy to get into. You know, beating people up always came naturally to me. It was crazy tonight. People are going wild. It felt like close to 300 people tonight. So, you know, people were loud and raucous, and that's how we like it at wrestling.
Today, I was the trainer for the one and only MJ Baird, a.k.a. Little Lumberjack. MJ did a great job tonight, and I think it was a win in our hearts. Yeah. My brothers wrestled through high school, my older brothers, so once I got of age, first grade, they brought me out to Pembroke Youth Wrestling, and I've been wrestling since then. My favorite part, honestly, was at the end. We didn't have like the crowd we wanted to at the end, but I thought they saved the best for last. It was a great show, and Lumberjake came out on top like he should have. I didn't think everyone was going to come. Like, I thought it was going to be a small crowd, but Pembroke High School really supported these guys. It was a great fan base and great environment.
There was a lot of people that showed up. Yeah, there was a lot of wrestlers. They did very well. It was very fun. Mr. Hall went up and ripped his shirt off. And MJ over here against Cam Deegan. It was tough, very tough. Yeah.
I'm a beast. What can I say?
There you go.
I was surprised that M. Jong-un and Cam Deegan actually fighting. Good friends. I didn't see that happening. Couldn't ask for a better ending.
Yes. And what was the atmosphere like?
Oh, it was crazy up there. Just a lot of crazy fans looking for a good show.
Miss Griggs's computer science class is entering into their competition season. Matt Krecky was able to get up close and personal with one of the teams entering this year and got a chance to explore what Robotics Club is really about.
I'm currently working on getting the Personal Exploration rover to communicate with the router over Java. The competition, separate from the PER is a separate sort of showcase of what we're doing in robotics. The competition is essentially just you're given two robots and you build a sort of skeleton around them to score as many points as possible with the combination of engineers and programmers. There are many objectives, knocking off ping pongs, things like that. My job with the robot is essentially my title is the programmer of the robot. We write the code for the robot that does the visual odometry. It sees what's going on around it. It predicts where it's going to go. It sees what colors it needs to hit, things like that. I'm looking most forward to advancing Pembroke Robotics. I really think that joining this competition is going to get people interested in our program, and it's going to be beneficial.
Second semester, we've been working on Bot Ball. Bot Ball is a international competition. This is Pembroke High School's first year in Bot Ball. I've advised other schools in Bot Ball for 8 years, and Pembroke High is doing great. They take part in the competition both in class and in club after school. There's 2 robots involved that do tasks together, and then they go up against another team's robot on the same table. We were able to build a practice table, which is wonderful, and we have both robots getting competition ready.
So I mostly worked on the smaller robot, which we are going to call Syntax, and I worked on a crane and claw kind of thing that does that, and then I added the camera so it can see things, and I added the sensor so it can start when the light turns on.
I'm Ethan Rankin. I'm a freshman. I'm the documentation captain, and my role in the competition is I document everything that we're doing on the road to the competition. Like I take pictures of the robots and stuff, and I work on them too. But this is my main role. I write down details on what we're building, and it ends up being a third of our total grade in the competition. And on the first session, we did really well. I got 100 on the first documentation, which was great. And I'm going to be working on the second one pretty soon.
MJ walking the halls, testing PHS students' knowledge as always. April Fool's pranks and gifts from the Easter Bunny are just a few of the topics in this episode's Man on the Street.
Welcome back to this edition of Man on the Street. Today I'm here with Steve McCormick. We're in the halls of PHS right outside the gym. We're going to talk about the Easter and April Fool's Day holidays that are coming up right around the corner today. All right, Steve?
Sure.
All right, first question. When is April Fool's Day?
April 1st.
The 1st of April.
April 1st.
Tough question. Can't answer that.
You can't answer? Wow.
April 1st.
Good. You can't handle the hard one. Sorry. What's your favorite April Fool's joke?
I like putting stuff on the back of people's cars.
Oh, so then they don't see it.
Yeah.
You know, they drive away.
Yeah.
It's got to be the elastic on the faucet. Spray water right at them, you know.
To be honest with you, I've pulled that one once. It didn't work. The person saw it before they even turned the faucet on, but it would have been good.
Yeah, it's classic if you can get it to work.
Putting the kick me sign on the back of my friends, it's always it's a classic.
Do they ever actually get kicked?
I kick them, so yes.
Oh, there you go.
I would have to say taping that little hose on your sink?
Okay.
Taping that with black tape. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, and then the water squirts all over you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I did it to my mother on the way to school. She was a school teacher, soaked her right before school.
Bucket on the door. The bucket on the door.
I'm not exactly sure what that means. Can you elaborate?
The water bucket on the door. And you open it and it spills on them.
I don't have one.
You don't have one? You've never pulled an April Fool's joke?
No.
Easter is right after April Fool's Day. Why do we celebrate Easter?
Jesus' resurrection.
Holidays.
Holidays. No, that's not the right answer. Anything, I have no idea why we celebrate Easter.
God.
You're getting there. What about God?
God. Well, Jesus resurrected, and that's very important.
That is very important.
Jesus' resurrection.
That would be the resurrection of Jesus.
That is.
Jesus comes back to life after he's died.
What are you asking the Easter Bunny for this year?
Stale Cadbury bunnies. You ever see those yellow bunnies?
Yep, okay.
You bite the heads off of them?
Okay, yep.
Yeah, you gotta leave them out for like 2 days. They get all stale.
PS4 controller.
PS4 controller. No candy?
And some candy.
Whole bunch of candy, how about,
All right, what's your favorite kind of candy? How about that?
Skittles. Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow, feel the rainbow.
Candy. Cadbury eggs.
Those are my favorite too. Those are awesome.
I don't get anything.
You don't get anything?
No, I don't get anything. I usually ask for candy.
Any specific kind of candy, your favorite kind?
I like Starburst a lot. They're really good.
What color?
Red is
Candy.
Any specific kind of candy?
Nope.
Now for this episode's 30 Seconds with Anthony, who was, like the weather, feeling a bit gloomy this month.
Personally, I feel as though, to be honest, when I was just a wee lad, pull that thing up. I don't want those,
So, I'm here with another good old 30 Seconds with Moy, and right now, I like just to talk about, I got a little cold going on, so let's talk about a cold real quick. Like, colds stink, like poop. Colds are just not good. You feel bad, and then everyone else feels bad for you, and then you don't want to spread germs. Colds, just terrible in general. You don't like colds, you get stuffy nose, runny nose, everything's bad. Dang colds. You get stuffy nose, runny nose, everything's bad.
That wraps up this episode of Titan TV News. As always, you can follow us on Twitter or subscribe to our YouTube channel to see previous episodes and all other shows produced by Titan TV. Thank you for watching. I'm Thomas Duane, signing off.